We have landed in China, having followed the sun from New York to Chengdu. We've crossed timelines and continents, but now that we're here, the question of what exactly it is that we're here for has taken on a much deeper significance. On paper, we're here to learn about the Tibetan culture and document our travels, or more directly, we are here to attempt to document the sacred. But beyond this conceptual framework, we are also to examine what it is to be on pilgrimage. In Tibetan, pilgrimage is known as Nakor, which roughly translates to the act of circumambulating a place, or in our case, places that have been imbued with some type of spiritual or cultural significance. One of the few phrases I've been taught in Tibetan is Nakor Drogyin, which means I am on a pilgrimage. If then I'm on a pilgrimage, I'm to thrust myself towards the sacred then, both in the external sense of a physical traveling towards key places throughout China and Tibet, which throughout time have become shared pilgrimage sites for people of varying spiritual beliefs, and in the internal sense toward a striving to understand just what it is that I'm trying to do with this life. On a day-to-day basis, it can become all too easy to fall into routines and lose sight of a search for some deeper understanding. But as we are preparing to leave Chengdu, known as the Western Gate to Tibetans, I can't say I have a clear idea about what to expect, but if nothing else, it will be an effort to break away from the ordinary patterns of my life and search for the sacred.
What's up? Mighty fire.
Sitting outside Padmasambhava's meditation cave on Chimpu Mountain, we were told that one of the things which the ego fears most is expansive space. With this in mind, I cannot help but think of a few observations that we have made on our search to find and document the sacred. While visiting some of the monasteries, it was hard to fight the feeling that we were not just tourists traveling around looking for yet another photo opportunity. A snapshot to show our friends and family all the amazing places we have been traveling to, but how is a photo or a video truly going to convey the sacred if it is removed from the very personal experience of being in a place in a specific moment in time? What is sacred, it seems, will be different for each person. But no matter how vast the difference in belief structure, when placed on top of a mountain overlooking an expansive valley, most people I have met are thrust into a state of awe, where the absolute beauty of nature forces, even if just for a moment, the contemplation about the profound mystery of what it means to be alive. Being able to take in these sights, breathe in the air, listen to the unseen birds chirping in the bushes, and feeling the warmth of the sun intermingled with the cool breeze. With all this beauty, the question then becomes, what is it about being confronted with the vast expanse that unnerves the ego? Perhaps the answer lies in the manner in which we struggle to define ourselves. In the book of Exodus, when Moses asks for God's name, God responds by simply saying, I am. What could be added to that which would not serve to divide the whole of what God is supposed to be? In our own cases, what could be added to that statement which would not also serve to limit all that we actually are? I could say any number of things, such as I'm a student, I'm a musician, I'm an artist, but while there may be fragments of truth in these assertions, they never serve to capture the totality of what it is to be a living person. The ego wants something to cling to. It is comforting in a way to have something that seems like a tangible definition of who or what we are supposed to be. But all the while, these titles are mere linguistic and intellectual attempts to divide life into easily digestible categories. Comforting as these may be, it is hard to ever really shake the notion that these categories are also just an illusion. Though it can be disconcerting to separate from these categories, there is a deep tranquility which can be found in resting in the expanse of I am. Tomorrow will be the day that I pull my life back together. It will be the day I tear down the walls that have gone up around me. Today the energy can't be found, but that's of no consequence, for tomorrow is yet another day. Tomorrow I'll discard my vices and lead a more productive life. I'll finish that song, I'll finish reading that book, and I'll complete this poem. I'll fight to maintain faith in something more than just what my eyes reflect. Today, though, the thought of chipping away at the walls exhausts me. My demons are skilled craftsmen who have constructed a sound fortress in which they desire to keep me hidden away from any true understanding. It is from their mouths that I have been given the perpetual illusion of tomorrow, an imaginary time and place not unlike yesterday, which all too often takes precedence over the here and now. Tomorrow will be the day I seek salvation from my self-inflicted hell. Tomorrow I'll take on all those tasks which have been put aside for a moment of leisure. After all, what reason is there to believe that the sun will not also rise again tomorrow, just as it did today? Tomorrow I will let my friends and family know just how much I love them and how indebted I am to them for all they have done to prevent my getting lost on this journey. There will be time enough for all this tomorrow, though. If you see me today, please pardon my apathy. I'm not quite ready yet. Since there is time, tomorrow will be the day that...
Black cheese.